The galaxy was on the brink of collapse. For centuries, the Xandrians, an ancient, technologically advanced species, had dominated the stars. With their unparalleled weaponry and vast fleets, they crushed anyone who dared oppose them. It was said that the Xandrians were invincible, but when they discovered a fledgling species, humans, on a backwater planet called Earth, they saw an opportunity. That humans were primitive, no match for the Xandrian might, or so they thought. The Council of the Xandrians met in their grand chamber, voices echoing off the stone walls. Their leader, Supreme Commander Korak, addressed the assembly with a smug grin. "We have studied the humans. They are nothing more than a fragile species, their weapons barely able to pierce our shields. Their civilization is just beginning, and they are weak. They won't last long enough to become a threat." His words hung in the air, but there was one among the council who did not share his confidence. Vara, an exiled Xandrian diplomat, stood in defiance. "You underestimate them," she warned. "Humanity has proven time and again that it can rise against impossible odds. We must tread carefully." Korak's eyes narrowed. "Enough, Vara. You speak of stories and myths. The humans are insignificant. They are not our concern. We will extinguish them like any other weak species." Vara's heart sank as the council's laughter filled the room. The decision was made. Humanity would be ignored until they proved otherwise. Months passed, and the Xandrians began their campaign. They sent a small fleet to Earth, confident that this would be a quick and easy operation. They would take the planet, enslave its people, and add their resources to the growing empire. But as they entered the Earth's atmosphere, something unexpected happened. A single human ship, a small, unassuming vessel, emerged from the horizon. The Xandrians scoffed. "This is it? One ship?" Korak growled. "Commander, it appears to be an old Earth warship," one of the officers reported. "Let them come," Korak sneered. "It will be a massacre." The human ship, the Vigilance, was far from impressive in size, but it carried something far more dangerous: human ingenuity. Led by Captain Ilara West, a seasoned war veteran, the crew was made up of the best Earth had to offer. Survivors of countless battles, engineers and tacticians who had honed their skills in the fires of war. The Vigilance powered its weapons to full capacity and shot forward at a blistering speed. The Xandrian ships, caught off guard by the sudden assault, scrambled to respond. In seconds, the first ship exploded into a ball of fire. "We don't give a damn if you think we're weak," Captain West's voice crackled over the comms. "We'll show you what humanity is capable of." The Xandrians scrambled to retaliate, but the Vigilance had already launched a second round of missiles. A combination of advanced Earth tech and sheer will made the small fleet of Xandrians falter. Korak, who had previously been so confident in the Xandrian superiority, watched in disbelief as one by one their ships were disabled or destroyed. "This is impossible," Korak roared. "How can this be happening?" Vara, standing in the corner, spoke softly. "This is just the beginning. You have no idea what humanity is capable of when their backs are against the wall." Back on Earth, news of the invasion spread like wildfire, but instead of fear, the planet unified. Governments, factions, and rebel groups all put aside their differences. The humans didn't wait for the Xandrians to come to them. They fought back, sending every available ship, soldier, and resource they had into the war. It wasn't just about survival anymore. It was about pride. Humanity was not going to bend to the will of any alien invader. Across the solar system, the humans launched coordinated strikes. Earth's advanced ships, which had once been laughed at by the galaxy's elite, now tore through the Xandrian fleet like a hot knife through butter. The Xandrians, who had initially laughed at the idea of humanity putting up any resistance, were now facing the harsh reality. Earth wasn't just defending its home, it was fighting for its very existence. The war wasn't just about technology or firepower. It was about the human spirit, the ability to adapt, to learn from mistakes, to fight with everything they had, no matter how overwhelming the odds. Months into the conflict, the tide had turned. The Xandrian fleet, once thought unbeatable, was now on the defensive. The humans had learned quickly, mastering alien technologies and tactics, often outsmarting the Xandrians at their own game. the Exandrians sent their final message to the humans. It was meant to be a declaration of their victory, a warning to Earth that the war was over. "We gave you a chance," Korak's voice echoed across the galaxy. "But you humans have wasted it. We will crush your species. This is your final warning." The message was clear. Humans won't save you. But they were wrong. Captain Elara West, now in command of the United Earth Fleet, responded with a simple message of her own. "You have no idea what you're dealing with. The fight is far from over." With the final human counterattack on the horizon, the Exandrians realized that their greatest mistake was underestimating the power of a species that would never stop fighting for survival. Humans had shown the galaxy that they would not be silenced and they would not be defeated. The Exandrians had been wrong. Humanity would save the galaxy, one battle at a time. The galaxy would never forget the day the Exandrians learned a valuable lesson. Never underestimate the strength of a species willing to fight for their home.